Hi everybody, it's Amalia and I'm here today with a haul. Today's haul is going to be a tiny little bit from Ollie's and the majority is going to be from the Scrapbook Expo in Edison, New Jersey. I went yesterday, Friday the 22nd. We met up with some friends and I had a great time. I'll show you this Ollie's stuff first, but if you like a haul video, click thumbs up. I love haul videos. And definitely click the bell button so you get reminded whenever I post a new video. And if you're new to my channel, welcome. Thanks so much. Please subscribe if you're not subscribed. And leave a comment and let me know where you're from below. Thanks, everybody. Here we go. I'm going to get started with the Ollie's haul. Obviously, this is all from the Scrapbook Expo, but the Ollie's haul, which I went to after the expo, it was about 5 miles away from the expo, so I decided to stop by. And there was stuff there, but there wasn't a lot, or at least there wasn't a lot that I wanted to buy. Not a lot of paper pads. Two different styles of 12 by 12 paper pads that I could see, and I decided to pick this one up. This is DCWV, a premium stack, 36 sheets. And let's take a quick look at the paper. So I liked it because it had a watercolor style. This says it's a premium pack of paper. The paper feels, thick. It has a texture to it. Not a linen texture. It just feels rough. It feels like construction paper, but that's that. And then, so one side seems to be printed, the other side seems to have more of a neutral type of design, but these are all like watercolor styles, and I really enjoy this, and I could see myself using this for all sorts of projects. Ooh, this one, look at that one. Ooh. Again, all watercolor kind of style. This one doesn't look watercolor necessary, but these backgrounds all look watery. Ooh, and it's nice. It's got like gilding on it. Love this pink background with the gold polka dots. Some cutaways, ephemera. Always love ephemera, and that's very nice. I could see doing wedding cards with this, or all sorts of projects, really. This one has like the appearance of watercolor paper, like it was painted on watercolor paper. Ooh. This page and this page have the same pattern on it, but this is like tone on tone. I love a good damask. I love stripes. Love me some stripes. These are big. I guess these are journaling cards. Very nice. Black background, very dramatic. This looks like it's glitter paper. It's not, it's just paper, but it looks like glitter paper photograph. This says, live life out loud and do whatever, count the days. It's very inspirational. And this is the same words, just in gold. Here's more polka dots. I love a polka dot. More journaling. And here we are. That's the end of our paper pad. Very nice paper pad. This was $1 at Ollie's. Thank you, Ollie's. Please come closer to New York City and bring all your craft supplies. Here's more from Ollie's. I hardly ever use glue sticks, and but these were $1, so I got some glue sticks. Let's see how they work, if they're any good. They're made by American Crafts. Again, these were $1. I got this doodle book, and it says a fill-in journal for BFFs to share. And I have like a plan for it, so it's like something like for kids. It has that feel to it, but I'm gonna adapt it for me and my friends, and we're gonna pass this around and we're gonna doodle in it. Next thing, there was a whole box full of these Vicky Bouton 3-piece stencils with all of these designs on it for $1. I thought it was a good deal, and I actually have something like this from Photoplay, but it's okay. So $1 for that. This is Hip Stamp Hooray. I think this was a Joann's brand, but no, it's American Crafts, but probably at Joann's. And it's a 3-step stamping. So I decided to pick it up. Who knows if I'll give it a try. And then last thing I found, this was not in the crafting section, that everything was marked for $1. But it's a mouse pad. And a mouse pad is a good thing to have. I'm trying to find my other mouse pad. Oh, here it is. Here's my other mouse pad. But I like it so much, and I don't want to get it dirty, and it's already got a couple little stains on it. And so, and this is thicker for sure. This is slightly thinner, but anyway, a mouse pad is good to have when you have stamps, for example, that don't have rubber backing on them. Red rubber stamps, and they don't have that foam backing on them. It's a good idea to, you know, stamp on something that has a little bit of give to it. Sometimes I use a stack of paper, but a mouse pad is a good idea because it helps make contact with the paper. This is not necessarily true with clear stamps or photopolymer stamps, but a mouse pad is a good backup tool to have in your stash if you use red rubber stamps that are not mounted. So here's the guide for the Edison show. It wasn't a huge show, but it did take us a good half a day or so, a little less than half a day, to get to all the booths. And I didn't do very many make and takes. They were the ones that I saw weren't very interesting to me, or you know, at some point I was just interested in making sure I hit all the booths. And then by the time I had hit all the booths, I was hungry. So, and we didn't go back to the show after that because it was near the end time. But we did do a make and take at Be Creative, and that was the very first booth by the entrance. And it was a resin project, and I saw this on one of the advertisements for the show, and I was like so excited because I thought it looked so cute and a great idea. I've been getting a lot into resin and playing with resin and molds and things like that, so I wanted to try this. And it is so cute. I know you guys can tell that it's really pretty and cute, and it's such a great idea. What a wonderful gift idea. There were some trouble spots on it, and I know a lot of people were complaining at the earlier events that they went to that it wasn't drying, it was getting sticky. And the UV lights that they had really weren't enough to set the resin. The thicker it is, the longer it needs to set, etc. So when we left and went to get something to eat, it was still plenty of daylight left. Oops. I left it on the dashboard of my car because sunshine is UV light, and that's what this needs to set. So this is perfectly set. I understand a lot of the locations were also high humidity type areas, so that was probably another reason it didn't set. I don't know, really, but I'd love to do more of these to give away as gifts. I would love to do more of these to give away as gifts, but you know, I want them to be professional looking. So there's some air bubbles, you know, some troubleshooting that needs to be done to make it look better, and I'm gonna hold on to this. I'll put it aside for now, but I want to make more of those as gifts. So this is a free gift that they give you. They usually put something in the bag, like a glue stick or something free, pens, markers, but it was just the bag this year. Inflation is getting rough, man. Shrinkflation is also affecting the show, the Scrapbook Expo. If I haven't mentioned it already, and I don't think I have, pause the video, go grab yourself a cup of coffee or a nice cup of tea or whatever your preferred beverage is, because this is going to take a while. This is one of the last booths that I hit, and it's one of my favorite ones. They have a lot of little knickknacks and doodads that sometimes some of them have nothing to do with crafting, and I love them anyway, but they also have plenty of crafting stuff. So I spent over a certain amount, and so they gave me this bag. And let's see what's inside the bag. Oh my God, there's so much inside the bag. First, I'll put that aside. They have specials, and a lot of the booths do specials. Some of them don't. I don't know why they don't, but you know, maybe you have to get the brochure that comes with coupons, and you have to get there at 9 a.m. That just doesn't fit my lifestyle, so I didn't get a lot of special deals or anything like that. But with Tall Mouse, if they had some dollar dies, which I thought were cute, and I might even have something like this. This is like a jam jar, and if I do, it was only $1, so hey, cool. And these were buy 5 get the 6th free. Then they had some at other price ranges, which was the same deal, buy 5 get the 6th one free. So I thought that was pretty cool. And I had some in my hand that I wasn't sure if I had them already. I have something like this in another brand, but anyway, I got, so this is, what is this? This is a snow globe. It's a pretty small one, but I think it's just fine for an A2 card. Here's a sand dollar die, and it comes with the sand dollar to cut out, and then also an extra layer to cut out. This is a t-shirt, which I think is totes adorbs, and so much I can do with that. Here is 2 sets of leaves, one regular lined and one that has, oh, now I'm seeing this. Okay, yes, it has stitch lines. And I have lots of leaf dies. But, you know, I like this. So I bought it. And I might be getting rid of some of my leaf dies. So I'm doing a destash. I know I say that almost in almost every video, but I'm having a hard time going through everything. It's draining to do that. Anyway, I got these 2 flags, pennants. There's a flag, a pennant style. I really love them. I love the double stitching. Here is a really cool film strip die. I have one. Let me see if I can get a hold of it from Stampin' Up. Hold on, let me see. Is it there? Okay, I don't know where it is at the moment, but I have another one of these. It's a smaller, maybe about half the size, from Stampin' Up, and it comes with a set of other dies, like a Polaroid picture and some other things. So I think I'm going to include that set from Stampin' Up. It comes with a stamp set and the die set with lots of different dies. I'm going to include that in the D-stash now that I have this, because I was holding on to it just because of that one die with the film strip in it. So I have that to replace it now, and that's it for those dies, but I still have more. I'm going to try and go quickly. This is the company, Tall Mouse. They're called Tall Mouse. Their website is creativearts.com. They have Facebook and Instagram. They have memory decks dies, mini books dies. They have a lot of stuff. And use code THANKS10 until the end of the year for for $10 off of your $100 purchase. Oh, here it is. CreativeArts.com. CreativeArts.com. So check them out. I've never been to their website. I always buy at the expo. So I got some A2 full front dies. I love this. This is going to be great for using up some 6x6 paper pads or any size paper pad, really. I kind of like this as just a set of dies. So I got that. Again, love all the stitching. I found this in the dollar bin, and they said it was not $1, but they gave it to me for $1 because there were a whole bunch of these in the dollar bin. So let's see, what is this? So it's a slimline metal die, and it looks like you can pop it up and put curtains to make it look like a big bay window and stuff like that. So, you know, for $1, I picked it up for sure. This is, if you all remember back in the day, Stampin' Up! Had the one note die, or is it called the one note? The big note die? I don't know. But it was basically this shape in one of those thick dies. So you could cut out felt and chipboard and, you know, other heavier stock things. And this one is nice. It does not have the dotted lines or the stitched lines on it. Also comes in different sizes, and maybe I will include the original one note die in my D-stash. Okay, I'm not seeing any need for it if I have that. So I bought some of these. This doesn't have a label on it, so it's freaking me out, man. Okay. So I bought a bunch of these. I made a bunch of card boxes. I made them by hand, and I filled them with cards to give out at a annual retreat that I go to. But I decided to go ahead and buy these and fill these up with my handmade cards for the next retreat that I go to. So that's that. Let's see. I got some of their foam squares. These are the black backed foam squares. These are the white ones. They're a decent depth. I don't like them too thick. And it says here they're 1/8. Or I guess 2 millimeters. Yeah. Anyway, I'm reading this now, and it's all different information, but I think they're basically the same thing. Yeah. There's 2 sheets of these foam squares, and I use these a lot, so this was a good deal, I think, for this. And let's see what this is. This was a free gift, actually. Because I spent how much I spent, they gave me this die. This is a little bag die, and it says thanks. So it looks like you could fill it with, you know, this is the width of the die, and this is the front width of the die. It looks like you could put tons of like candy and whatever in here. I thought that was nice as a free gift. I got this they're calling this diamond dust, and they had a card sample on it. I like the idea. It's just like large style glitter, and it says for a high twinkle effect. Be careful, product is bigger than glitter and can be sharp. Okay, so I got that to try out, and like I said, they have lots of other things there. They have like little plastic printed, or sometimes they're see-through bags. I always get a nail file from them. You know, this one has the grit on it, which is kind of a nice idea. I mostly use these to file my nails, to be honest with you. This is one of them that I got last year from them. These were 2 for $1, which is better than at the nail salon or at Sally Beauty or wherever you buy your nail files. And I don't need to open this. This is what they had there as well. They had just these little, like, what are they? Pill boxes, trinket boxes. One lady said she was going to put her pen nibs in here, and they had all different designs. I got one for myself, and I got one for each of my friends that we went to together. Then I bought, they had all kinds of t-shirts. All kinds of t-shirts. I bought this from Crazy Creations, but lots of people had different style t-shirts, so I finally bought a t-shirt, and it has a V-neck. I love it. It has a V-neck, but this is what it says. It says, "Crafters, we can't fix stupid, but we can sure embellish it." So I love that. Maybe I will wear this next year to the event. And with that, they asked me to sign up on their mailing list, and they gave me a free gift for signing up on their mailing list. And this is the booth that does the clear outline vinyl stickers, and you can put the stickers on glitter paper or adhesive paper and then put glitter on it and then use your Copic markers to color it. Yeah, I think I might still have some of those in my stash, but this was just stickers. So that's that. From there, let me dig in. I like keeping everything that I bought at one place together, so I can tell what I bought when I go through it. And not everybody had bags, but for those who gave me a bag, it's like a gift with purchase, because you know, this is just a plain plastic bag, but it's a gift with purchase. In New York and New Jersey, they don't allow bags anymore, any of these plastic bags. So you go to a store and buy something, and you have to have your own bag. Even some clothing stores are doing that now. I'm like, this is crazy. So anyway, I got this gift with purchase. I am going to save that. And let's see. Where do I put this? I put this there so it doesn't blow away. This is the first booth I bought something in. What was the name of this booth? I don't know. But it was the booth where everything was $2.29. Used to be 99 cents. Then it went up to $1.25. Now it's $2.29 for everything. I just got some butterfly stickers. I definitely didn't need butterfly stickers, but I like them, so I bought them. And some more double-sided foam tape, again in the black and the white, and some more of these. This is a good price. This was $6, but that's a good price because it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 sheets of these. So then I got this. This was at the register and I'd already paid, but this is like a wax pickup stick. Right? That's what he said anyway. And it was $2. So I picked it up. So I'm not going to put everything back in its bag. But I'm going to set stuff aside. Another free gift with purchase plastic bag. Sorry if the paper crinkling bothers you. This was at the Photo Play booth. Sorry, this was at the Photo Play booth. And I was a little disappointed in the Photo Play booth this year. But maybe because I didn't buy, I usually buy solid color paper from them. And I made a vow to myself that I didn't need any more paper. Let me show you the paper that I usually have, or that I have purchased from them in the past. it's this. It's just packs of this kind of paper. They have solid color paper, but I've purchased this in gray and yellow and orange and blue, obviously, and brown. So yeah, I'm not buying any more paper. That's it. And so I decided to pick this up. This was $5, I guess, at the Photo Play booth, and it's a wiper card. This kit makes 3 wiper cards. I decided to get that. I got a lot of these kind of kits that make different pop-up cards. And I got this. This was $5. It's a polymer stamp, and I thought it was just a nice background, and that I could do a lot for it for the holidays and whatever. So I got that at Photo Play. They had lots of cute things there. They had paper packs. It was a relatively big booth, and I'm just glad that they came back this year, because they weren't there last year, and I was really disappointed not to see them. And I marked a couple of things off my wish list, and one of them was this. I got the Precision Glue Press from My Sweet Petunia. I got this at Brass and Bliss, which is a former Rubbernecker Stamps. I have shopped with them every year since I've gone to the expo, and I'm really looking forward to using this. The next thing I marked off my wish list from the same booth is these alcohol neon inks from Tim Holtz. I like neon colors to play with, and so I thought these would be fun. I paid $34.95 for those. They were not cheap. I didn't get a lot of bargains except at that place called Tall Mouse, in my opinion. They didn't have a lot of, oh, and Photo Booth. That was a pretty good deal at Photo Booth, I think. Yeah. Okay. So, there, and here's what else I got at Brass and Bliss. First of all, I got one of these. I forget how much this was, but I love these Zig markers. This one has a ballpoint pen on it, and this is the glue reserve right here, so you can always tell how much is in there. But these are great for doing fine little pieces, and I am all out of those. Yeah, and here are the card kits that I got. This is a banded Z-fold card, so that's what that's going to look like. They had selections in color packs as well, but I decided just to get the regular white ones. I got this horizontal step card, and that's what that looks like. Here's Brass and Bliss, oh my god, Brass and Bliss Craft Company. It says use code EXPO 2025 for 20% off through your next online, in case you forgot something at the show. Well, thank you. Let's put that there. What else? Oh, I showed these to you already, and I got this stencil there as well. I just thought it was kind of cute, and I decided to pick it up. So let's put this here. I'm going to have a craft-a-lanche at some point. Oh, we're getting down to the end. Well, another gift with purchase. I bought this glue stick there. This was $4.45. Seems like a lot to me, but it's a big one. On a glue stick, and strong and fast glue stick. So, got that. Oh, and I loved these. OMG. Okay, hold on a second. So, first of all, I got a bunch of ephemera. And this is from All and Create. This is a UK-based company. And I just loved this ephemera. I loved how colorful it was, and I want to recreate this. I want to work on this in a journal or some mixed media paper, and I want to recreate these images. I just liked how bright and fun they were, so I got that. Then I got this. I think these prices are really like out of line, but you know, whatever. And these are just really snarky sayings. This is in a black background. I'd agree with you if you were right. Zombies eat brains, you're safe. A village somewhere is missing their idiot. Life's good, you should get one. Silence is golden, duct tape is silver. So these were really funny, and I decided to pick those up. So sorry to have met you. You light up the room by simply leaving. Ugliness can be fixed. Stupidity is forever. I'm on a seafood diet. I seafood and I eat it. That's an oldie but a goodie. I don't go crazy. I am crazy. I go normal. If karma doesn't hit you, I gladly will. So yeah, I got those. And then, so these are some more. I hope they're different. But if not, it's good to have doubles. Tuesday is Monday's ugly sister. We all know someone that speaks fluent crap. Be happy, it drives people crazy. Life is short. Smile while you still have teeth. Just keep talking. I yawn when I'm interested. If only closed minds came with closed mouths. OMG. That's totally me. I love it. And here's this. They at the stamp. This is at the Stamperia. No, it's not Stamperia. Stampendous booth. Stampendous has a booth that incorporates Sizzix on one side and oh my God, what's it called? Art Anthology on the other side. So Art Anthology is all about mixed media, and so they have molds there. And I picked up this mold. They're showing it as a cake mold, and I certainly could use it as a cake mold because I'm a cake decorator, but really I was thinking about it more for clay. So I bought this clay in white, and I just hope that it's actually, I mean, it feels like clay, and I hope it's, all it says is that it's extra pliability and feather texture. I don't know what that means, but it's made in Japan, and it's all Japanese writing, and I got a small batch of black. So this says super lightweight modeling clay, and I hope super lightweight means air dry. We shall see, won't we? We shall see. They stuffed this in my bag as well. This is some of the events. Stamplistic does cruises and other events like a Croptober. Their other brands include US Art Quest, Art Anthology, Impression Obsession. I didn't see any of that at the show. They have a sale where they sell adhesive 30 to 50% off. So Fanster Friday, I don't know what that means. Online classes taught live every other Friday at 8 p.m. on Facebook. Okay, so check them out. I have purchased from them quite a bit in the past from the specific Stamplistic brand. And let's see. Oh. So, I hadn't planned on getting anything from Scrappy Boy Stamps. Everything there is really cute. Really, really easy just to grab off the shelf and stick in your thing to take to the checkout. just, they do such a great job. Anyway, they had a clearance section, so all of these were 50% off or $5. And this is just, I thought, a nice one for a scene card. This is 2 stencils for the different layers, okay? This one was a cheetah print stencil, which I thought is such a cool idea. And it's also a 2-step stencil. And this is just, you know, figurative trees and 2 stencils. So I got it because I liked it. And I can't believe that's it. There's got to be something else, because I know, oh, maybe this is it. This is it. I thought there was something else. Did I show you everything from... I think so. Okay. I thought I bought more of these. Not from Scrappy Boy, but like in general. This is an A2 Trio Fold card die. So what I did was I got some pre-made ones of this style, but then I saw the die that they had, which I thought it was a great idea and a great deal. So it's the whole die to cut out the card base, and then these are the stitched portions to cut out the layers that go on top, the various layers, and some decor, squiggles and a banner. You know, these are always a good idea. So I got that. And I got this from another one of my favorites, and a gift with purchase. Eyelet Outlet. Okay, so Eyelet Outlet is the place that I got, and I put it away so I can't show it to you. It's the place that I got the stamp that I used for one of my previous Oh So Inspired videos. It was of the hoodie sweatshirt. So it was a stamp and a die of the hoodie sweatshirt. And I got it at that booth. Red rubber stamp, really good. So take a look back in my Oh So Inspired video playlist, and you'll be able to see that stamp and die set that I used to make the card for that month. And they used, I don't know what I used on my card, I'll be honest with you, but they used this size eyelets for the eyelet holes for the drawstring for the hoodie. And I don't have any this small, at least I don't think I do. So I bought some, and these are in gold and in silver. So those will come in handy for all the times that I use that stamp and die. And then I re-upped my supply of brads, my favorite, enamel dots. So I got black and shiny. I got 3 black in matte and 1 white in matte, because I still have some. Not many. I go through them pretty quickly. Yeah. But I got me some more. Okay. And, you know, I thought I had purchased more dies like this, and did I already forget about them? I don't know. That's my haul, everybody. That is my haul. That is the end of the haul. Did I leave anything out? No, I didn't. Let me show you one last thing before I let you go. My last episode, or my last video of Oh So Inspired, was this project right here. And I took out a whole bunch of supplies to make this, or to make something, and this is what I ended up with. Relatively straightforward and simple, but very dramatic, I think. So go take a look at that. Maybe I'll leave a link to the Oh So Inspired playlist, and you can check out the whole playlist right there. But thank you so much for sticking with me. Leave a comment below and give me a thumbs up, because I love hearing from you, and I really would appreciate the thumbs up. Thanks, everybody. Bye.